Hi guys, this is Kaios, a Sinister Gaming Experience, bringing you another Subnautica 2 video. I've been dealing with the sickness for the past couple of days, almost a week now, and on top of that, I was dealing with driver issues a couple of days ago, so I put a pause on Subnautica 2 as far as streaming goes and played it myself. Sorry I'm not going to give you first reactions on this continued playthrough, but I thought I would do you guys justice and complete the episode grind. So we're going to get into it, and well, we're going to continue our Sinister Gaming Experience live save. As you can see, my solo adventure, which is the past couple of days, I put 24 hours and 56 minutes into the game, and I can pretty conclusively say that Subnautica 2 is probably one of the better games that I'll experience for a while, and it's probably going to get better. Now, as far as the EULA goes, as you can see at the bottom of the screen, there is a EULA. I am going to turn that off now because it only needs to show up a little bit. So, but yeah, it's also in the video description. Apparently, Crafton requires this, or at least Unknown Worlds requires it. So it's basically to cover the butt to say that it's not sponsored by them, because it's not. It's my own thing with Sinister Gaming Experience, and we're playing it because we want to, not because Crafton wants to, not because Unknown Worlds wants us to. We're doing it because we think it's fun. So anyway, that's part of the EULA. Yeah, we're gonna get right into it. So this is our last day. We did 3 hours and 40 minutes. Because of all my experience in my own solo save, I think I'm going to spend some time redesigning my base.
30 seconds.
Because, you know, yeah, this base is 100% as basic as you could possibly make it. And I have a rough idea of how I'm going to redesign it.
Welcome aboard.
So first things first, we're probably gonna turn this off, and I'm gonna get all the stuff around it off. We're gonna deconstruct this lovely little section. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find a good new base location. We need to get the Sonic Resonator to do some hardcore farms. And at this point in time, we do not have all the Sonic Resonator parts. So there's a couple of different places that we can go in order to get that. So as far as where we're going to build, I don't actually feel like building in the starting area. So we're going to do a little back and forth, and I'm going to build somewhere else. So let's look around for a bit. Could we build over here? What do you guys think? We can build over there. What is that? You guys see that?
30 seconds.
Let me read, or go up here. You know, I've never seen this in the solo save. What is that? Oh my goodness. What is this? It's a Leviathan, I think, right? We should scan it. You guys want to scan it? Well, I think that's a good place to build a base, but first let's go and scan this. Oh, I'm gonna get attacked. Alright, let's see. Can we scan this? Ooh, Deepwing Brooder. Okay. Deepwing Brooder. Is that it? Oh, I got him. Sweet. Alright, so let's see. This area over here looks kind of good. You know what I like to build bases? I like to build them where right on the edge of cliffs. Nice and easy access. So I think we can build our base right here. Right? What do you guys think? Right here? Yeah. Because we don't need it to be way the hell over there. And I think this area looks good. This area, no? What about over here? lots and lots of water slugs here. What about over here? This looks nice and flat. Yeah, I think this will be it. This will be a good place. Yeah, we'll build it right here. Alright, so first things first. I like to go over the edge. And we're gonna go and put base right there. Alrighty. So I usually like to do a 4 section. It's pretty basic standard build. I like to do symmetrical stuff. So I usually like my base sitting out in the front right here.
Oxygen.
So let's get some oxygen real quick. Are we breathing? We good. All right, we need to put that oxygen tank back up. Oh, that's right. I built a standard oxygen tank. We have 2 of them. That's good. Oh, you know what? You see these eggs right here? Those are deep wing eggs. So you can't find them very often. All those bubbles right there, like you can't interact with them, but sometimes they drop deep wing eggs, and apparently they're the best food in the game. So scanning, I can't even scan it, unfortunately. Here's another one. Alrighty, let's pick up some of this
30 seconds.
quartz. So those leviathans, they go around the map and they go in different directions. So if you were trying to find one, you just have to look for these eggs, and they spawn pretty much everywhere.
Oxygen.
All right, let's go up and breathe. Alrighty, so we need some titanium now. We've got quite a bit of quartz. What's that? Crab feces. Wonder what that's used for. Bioreactor fuel? That's what it seems like. I'm not gonna pick it up because who wants to pick up crap? But I'm sure we're gonna need to later. Pick up this titanium. Lots of titanium over here.
Seconds.
Alrighty. Let's switch.
Seek caloric intake.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. We're gonna have to build a some stuff. Sorry, guys. So I've been coughing so hard that my stomach muscles have been cramping up, and basically means that it really hurts. Not much I can do about it. Let's go breathe. So if I randomly get up in the middle of the stream, it's because all of my stomach muscles are cramped because I coughed too hard. It sucks. There's nothing I can do except drink lots of water. Let's see. Can I repair this? No. We don't have enough titanium. We need more titanium, guys. You're probably thinking, like, why did you pick the most out-of-the-way area? Yeah, I know the safe shallows is like central to everything over there, but like, I don't really care. You can build your base wherever you want. In this case, I'm going to build it over here because
30 seconds.
I just want it over here. Last time when I was playing single player, I called it the Dead Crab Base. So pretty much can call it whatever I want, but
Oxygen.
What is this? All right, let me breathe. You know, technically I can stay down there longer because I have 2 oxygen tanks on me, but I'll just use that oxygen tank as a backup. By the way, over here we need an adaptation in order to get into the hot lava zone area. So we're gonna have to wait before we go over there. Nice thing about this area though is there's lots of salt. Look at all the salt. And you can use, there's a recipe that you can get that is in the fabricator. Or wait, it's the processor that allows you to turn salt into glass. It's actually far more efficient than doing it with quartz. At least I think it is. So you can get quite a bit of salt in this game, and it's a renewable resource. Alrighty. Get this built. Alrighty, first things first, we're gonna build this right here. There we go. By the way, these rooms are not small enough to make a moon pool to dock your tadpole. So what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna make them a little bit bigger because they're definitely too small. Quartz. Always use quartz. I'm gonna have to start grabbing some food.
Oxygen.
If I see any food, I'll grab it. Oh, here's a recipe. Ooh, we unlocked the nug. Did we get this? Did we get this recipe already? Nope. Let me breathe first. Good thing we weren't very far down. Alright, let's scan this. So this is the dive elevator. Guess we didn't need that. Bioreactor? We already got the bioreactor. Well, we're gonna need food soon. I need copper. Let's go back to base. Otherwise, we're gonna starve. Wonder if those eggs can be turned into food. I guess I can eat them right now.
30 seconds.
That's good. At least you can eat them right away. So those leviathans that drop those eggs, they spawn all around the map, and they just swim around in a big circle. So eventually they'll be back.
Oxygen.
You just gotta look for them. All right, let's go back to base. We breathe first. Do we even have the blueprints for the better air tank? No, we don't. All right, let's see what kind of signals we got here. So we got the life pod. We don't need that. Black box Anita. Sinister base. Camp 1. Old habitat. Then I marked silver. All right, first things first. Let's go over to Black Box Anita. What's in here? So I'm pretty sure I already got the adaptation that lets me eat. Yeah. And this bad boy over here. Oh my gosh. So we already picked up this this black box. We have the habitat builder. Got everything here. We really need to
30
do...
seconds.
Breathe real quick. Do I even have the materials for the tadpole? This is a really early save. Yep. Oop, there's a tadpole. Do we have the processor? That's the real question. The processor requires... I don't think we have the processor. Alright, so we got Anita. Let's turn that off. We're gonna go do... we're gonna do Ruby real quick. Oh, no. Oh my gosh. This thing is annoying. Oh no. And we don't even have any room. Alrighty, here we go. Now we're inside. Let's see. Is there anything we can scan in here? Where's our scanner? We have the scanner on right now, right? Already scanned all that. Scanned all that. Scanned that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've gotten everything over here. And we're full. Alright, let's go back to Sinister Base A.
Seconds.
Don't know why I'm not using the Wave Maker. Didn't I just get it like last time I played? Well, when you're sick, you don't really think things through. But we're gonna figure this all out. So we have not unlocked a single biobed on the save. The biobeds are pretty important because they give you upgrades to your storage space and all kinds of different things.
Welcome aboard.
So we're gonna do that real quick. Let me do this. I actually figured out on solo that you can just hold it and it'll deposit everything into the inventory. I need better organization. Here we go. That. This let's just put it here for now. That there, put that there. Alright, we got our Noah here. Did Noah? No, Noah doesn't have anything for me. Alright, let me get my water situation solved real quick. Get some coral mash going. Alrighty. Probably a little bit more water, can't we? Need more water slugs. Obviously. Water slugs. Yeah, I was going to like start this at 6, but you know how me, I'm impatient. I like to start my streams early. Oh, pain. All right. You know, I like to call these water slugs like Gary fish because they look like Gary fish. Kind of, sort of. From the first Subnautica. You know, surprisingly, I've never played Below Zero.
Warning. Power offline.
Yeah, this is bad. I don't even know what I'm going to do about that. I'm going to head over here and see if there's anything in here. Nope. All right. We're going to use you to make water. That should be enough water to, like, kill somebody with water. Because you know you can die if you drink too much water, right, guys? There is such a thing as water poisoning. as absurd as that sounds. All right, so we got a fabricator here. Let's see what kind of recipes we got. So for the tadpole, we need titanium ingots. So we'll load up 2 of these. We still need more power. So this is where we make a... We need to make a generator. Do we even have the materials for... hydroelectric generator. That's another reason why we're too far away from other power sources. Let me see. I don't think there's any other places we could do that. Alright, whatever. Let's go and explore. There are caves here. Alright, I'm pretty sure we explored all of this, but hey, it's a free storage locker. By the way, these things are pretty useful. A lot more useful in this version of Subnautica because you can wall mount them. And they add to your storage space. So, pretty cool stuff. Highly recommend you don't skimp out on these. In the first Subnautica, I didn't want any storage lockers, but in this version of Subnautica, they're actually really awesome. So I'll show you how you mount them. So these wall racks right here, you make them, you can take them and pick them up and apply them to the wall mount. See? Just like that. I didn't scan the wall rack on my solo save, so I still do not have that recipe. I have no idea where that recipe is. So, but we're gonna have to solve our power situation. I think the best way to do it would be go this way, because over here there's a lot of recipes that we can scan. We already scanned this. Oh, now we did. It's good. Rectangular sailing light. Okay. All right. So this is a good thing. Right here, you see this this lovely little thing right here? We're gonna follow it. Follow it and see where it goes. So it looks like it goes over here and it stops right here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back. We're gonna get some titanium. We'll look for some titanium. Ah, here's some.
Oxygen.
More titanium. Maybe I should go into the... Yep, there's more right here. Always a good source of titanium in caves, depending on where you go. That was a quick in and out job. Okay, here's some more.
30 seconds.
Alright, so we need to build transmitters. So this is what we need. We need the hydroelectric turbine, and I'm gonna move this out, and we need the power transmitters. All right, so we need copper for this, so we're gonna go back into that cave. We're gonna look for some copper. There's gotta be some copper in here. Oh yeah, right there. So, reason why we're looking for copper is we need to build power transmitters all the way to the base. We don't have a good source of power right now. We don't even have a bioreactor. I want to build a bioreactor, but right now we do not have the materials for it. Actually, you know what? Can we even build a bioreactor at this point? Bioreactor. No. We don't even have the recipe for it.
30 seconds.
Okie dokie. Let me breathe real quick. What is this? Already have that. Nothing good over here. Oh, gotta be careful around these hammerheads. That's why you don't tease them, though. They'll mess you up. Let's see, where are we? Oh, here we go. Little pool of water to breathe. Nice. Oh, we might get our first bioreactor, or biolab part. All right, let's scan. You scanned this already? Oh, okay, so biobeds. Biobeds have the ability to upgrade your character, and it'll upgrade either character slots or endurance.
Inventory expanded.
Yep, see, we just got like 3 inventory expansions with that one biobed. And there's like, I don't know, I think on my solo saved, I had up to A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So that's basically how many biobeds there were. Quite a bit. And let's see, what's
Cool tie record day 620. Sophie Boucher entering. Anita Gottschall and 5 others left Habitat in protest of my decision to end medical treatment for the sick. They call themselves the Jubilee. They are going to move back to Camp 1 for now. Anita claims her group can live in the open sea. She believes the planet is trying to give us what we need to survive through the angel combs. I insisted on giving them physicals. They are lucid and rational. They're worse off than the rest of us. I can't prove that they are living because of Macefield. I can't convince Anita that she is in the thrall of a virus that compels her to the tree like a rat whose parasites drive it into the cat's jaws. I asked Noah not to reset them when they die, but I suspect it will anyway. Everyone will blame me. Well, so be it.
Alrighty.
I must ask Nahima what will happen to the ecosystem if the Jubilee group eats everything.
Alrighty.
Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn!
She's not happy. Alright, guys. So we're going to take this. I'm going to put it right there. Got a little bit more storage. I am going to have to do something about this. Oh. Let's do this for now. We'll put this right here. We'll link these rooms with a double room here. And a double room here. And I don't know if this will work. I think the ladder can be formed between these two. So I'm going to go in here and see if that works.
Welcome aboard.
Can I put a ladder here? No. You can't put a... That's retarded. That is 100% retarded. What is this? Turn that off. Can we even put a ladder in here somewhere? No? No ladder? Really? No ladder whatsoever. Obstructed. Yeah, they need to redesign the ladder system, guys. That's annoying. Alright, let's destroy this. Alrighty, so now that we have that, we're gonna make this over here. The reason why we made this is because the moon pool kind of has to be high up. And we're gonna need the moon pool for the dock. I'm still sick, guys, so pardon the coughing. Yeah, alrighty. All right, so we're gonna leave that for now. Those things. Can you even put doors? Let's see. Can you put a door like this? No. No. Dude, I have no idea what these are used for anyway. All right, let's go down here. We'll do that later. Copper. Copper here. And titanium. Alrighty. We need to pick up all that stuff. So this stuff right here spawned because there wasn't enough room. That's what these are. Wasn't enough room in our inventory, so it just creates that. That's fine. We're gonna need a lot of space anyway. Just that. I'm pretty sure that's big enough for what we need. Right. We don't need this. We're gonna put it up here though. Actually, yeah, just a hatch.
Welcome aboard.
Makes it easier to get up here. Alrighty, let's see if we can get our moon pool going. Just a little bit bigger? No? Looks like we can go one more right here. There we go. So now we got a moon pool going that way. That's good.
Welcome aboard.
Moon pools are the spice of life. So do we even have the docking bay discovered? Oh, tadpole dock. Yeah, we're gonna have to process a whole bunch of materials for that. I think we need germanium.
Welcome aboard.
That requires silver. Let's see. We got our 2 titanium ingots, so that's good. We need the dock before we can build anything, so we need... Is it germanium? No, we need silver. Okay, let's do that. Load processor. Oh, we only need 1. That's good. Alright, so while this is doing that, we're going to go over here and we're going to build us some copper. Copper wire. That's all we need for the dock. And once that lovely thing gets ticking, let's see, we can make some glass right now. System on chip. There we go, system on chip. Let's get this going. We need strong acid. Strong acid can be done with the processor, so let's wait for the processor to finish its work. We'll get this silver ingot, and we'll go build that docking bay. Well, let's go up here and look at the docking bay real quick. Now, the reason why I built it higher is because you need clearance for the tadpole. You don't want to put it too close to the ground, or else it's like this is too close to the ground. You're not going to fit a tadpole under there. So you have to give your base a little bit of height. So giving it height is going to help significantly. Drinks a little water. Need food. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go get some food. Let me go get some food real quick. That way we don't have to deal with anything, because we're still waiting for that. Yep. Alright. Come here. Is there anything else we can get? Where, oh where is our lovely fibers? It's not what we need. We need these. So you see these things right here? So this Gorgon right here, you can get it to get fibrous pulp. And you need that to make a whole bunch of different things. These can be actually used to make water. So I know, surprising. You can make water out of those things, but you got to use the food or the processor for it. It's not a food processor, but it is a processor. Okie
Welcome aboard.
Alrighty, so this is done. Let's change the recipe, and we're going to make the biofuel. We're going to load the processor with biofuel. We'll pull that out. We're going to get more copper, because we apparently used our copper for something. Alrighty, so let's make our tadpole dock. So the tadpole dock is down here. Okay, so we go up here and go all the way down here. Tadpole dock, and you know, it just has to be somewhere in the middle. It's off center because for whatever reason, when this module gets attached to this module, it just offsets it. It's nothing you can do about it. And you can fix it by just extending the room in proportional direction that you want to do. But there's no way to line these up. Like here, if I try to take this and I try to line it up, it doesn't line up. It doesn't go in the middle because it just doesn't. There's no way to do it. And this is too close to the wall. The walls need to be pulled out a little bit in order for this to work. So, yeah. It's as close as we're going to get it. Now we have the dock, and that's nice, but what we really need is the vehicle fabricator. So this vehicle fabricator needs to be built, and it just requires, let's see, titanium and copper. So we need to go farm a whole bunch of copper and a whole bunch of titanium. So while our processor is dealing in food, we're going to go out and look for some copper. Just look around. So, important things to note. We are looking for stuff like this, except smaller. So we're going to go around and look as best as we can to find sources of copper. There was one right there, but we're not going to grab that. Oh, over here, there's a biobed. So, interesting thing about the biobeds, they're usually marked by these little lights. Usually you can find little lights at the entrances, but not all the biobeds are located in places that have those little lights. They're not easy to find,
30 seconds.
but you can find them pretty much anywhere. Anyway, these locations are all static. They're only where they are. So, let's see. I must have entered here already, but I did not click the biobed.
Endurance upgraded.
Yep.
Inventory expanded.
Yep, we got more inventory. So we got 3 last time and another 3 this time. It's good. I'm pretty sure we did not click that
Record
yet.
day 585. Consultation with chaplain psychiatrist Lucretia Kapoor about the state of the NOAA. Lucretia, say hello.
Hello. Would it be appropriate to include Raster and Chap?
Before I ask our computer people to fix NOAA, I need to know. What is wrong with it?
With it? Or with you?
What?
Has the NOAA failed to perform its tasks? Or do you feel that it's asking too much of us?
I can't afford to have feelings about anyone's behavior. I'm acting on reports that the NOAA is erratic.
Because if you allowed yourself to have feelings, you might disagree with the machine?
This is not why I asked you.
Of course it is. You use the NOAA as a source of certainty in the face of terror. If the NOAA can become delusional and mistaken, so can you. And it can.
The NOAA can become delusional?
It has no fixed model of reality. It can entertain any madness imaginable, and many more you cannot imagine, as long as those delusions help it complete the mission.
So the NOAA is insane, but only when it's useful?
Are we any different? Anita has invented an entire belief system to justify the angel comb adaptations. Because they are useful.
She's insane too. She's a puppet for the Macefield virus. I can't prove it, but I know it.
You see? You do have feelings.
Alrighty. A puppet for the Macefield. Well, that's not good. Well, at least that's what she says it is. We don't know. I personally don't really have a stance on whether the tree is safe or not, but I do believe it's dangerous getting closer and closer to the tree. At least that's how it's being portrayed. But what if the tree does have sentience? What do we do about that? Well, from what I did on my solo playthrough, I know a little bit more about the lore, but I'm not going to bring up that right now. But I will say that I don't think the tree is necessarily a good thing or a bad thing. I think it's just trying to survive on this planet. Probably is just crushing the life that exists on it by happenstance. You know, the thing about human beings is that when we don't understand something, we typically want to destroy it. And that's our standard response to anything that competes with us for resources. And if humans were going to live on this particular world, they'd have to compete with the tree. Because apparently that tree is the biggest, most powerful life form well, as far as we know, on this planet. Apparently there were multiple trees. But yeah, that's future events. We'll talk about that later. Alrighty, let's see what we got. Yeah, I don't really... We still need the sonic resonator, and I do not know what I'm going to do about that. Alright, let's look around.
30 seconds.
That is not good. We should probably not be here. When the colors change like that, that is indicative of dangerous area, so we should probably not go there for right now. We at very least need the sonic resonator, and I only have one part of that scanned. All right, let's breathe. I always like this thing. It makes you jump really high. I saw somebody that used it one time and they jumped really, really high, which is really cool, but so the nice thing about these lovely little crab things right here, these crab casings, is that there's lots of quartz in them. So if you ever need quartz, well, this one's been cleaned out. Yeah, there's quartz here. Usually. Whoa. Somebody was going after me, huh? Alright. So we need the sonic resonator, and there is one right here. So we already have this one.
30 seconds.
Because we've scanned it, it won't let us scan it again. Usually, if there's a part, that part has probably got multiple parts around it. I don't know. Don't know where it is. Oh, this is another base? What base is this? Oh, I think I remember I was gonna build this. Okay. Alright, let's go in.
Welcome
What do
aboard.
we got in here? Alright, let's build this fabricator.
Power offline.
Oh, that was not good. We don't have enough power. But we do hydroelectric. We need silver. I don't know why I was gonna build it over here. I think the real reason I wanted to build it here is because here we can get hydroelectric quite easily if we put all the hydroelectric in that. So that's probably my thinking. That was my thinking earlier. So we'll come back there later, and we'll probably put a base there too. It doesn't really hurt to put multiple bases in multiple locations. See, have I? No, I already got that. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is that sound? That's not... It's not good.
30 seconds.
Alrighty, what do we got? Space? Yes, we do. Let's grab that. What's in here? More medkits. Medkits aren't a bad thing. Never use enough medkits. Nice thing about this game is that those cases have a beeping sound, which is really handy. Well, let's grab. So if you grab one of each of these, there's drink some of this real quick. You grab one of each of these half moons. See, we got the pink one. We need the orange one. Where's the orange one? Where did he go? Orange one disappeared. He ran away. That's how it is sometimes. Ah, there it is. So you got to get one of each right here. And then you need
30 seconds.
once you get one of each, you need one pulp, I think. I don't remember. All right, let's go back to Sinister Base. All right, go back in here.
Welcome aboard.
We really need to expand this. All right, let's put this here and see if we can put a bioreactor in here. We still not, we don't have the bioreactor. How do we not have the bioreactor? Oh, we do have the bioreactor. We just need copper, titanium. Let's see what we got here. What's in here? Biofuel. Wow. This is unfortunate. Can't build anything. Power cells. We gotta wait till day. This is the unfortunate thing about dealing with solar panels. Until we get the batteries, the power banks, we're not gonna be able to make all that stuff. So let me, let's see. Can't even make any of this. This is what I was trying to make. So we need fibrous pulp for that. So we got some room. So let's go here. And go here. Okay, there we go. That should be enough. Now the base life pod does not have access to enough power to make some of this stuff. See everything that's got an exclamation mark? That means that this fabricator is corrupted. Doesn't work correctly. The only thing we can do about that is to put a fabricator in a base that has power. And unfortunately, we don't have power for another couple hours. Like I said, we need to solve the power issue, and there's only one way to do that. So what we're gonna do is I am going to start putting power transmitters. So you put the power transmitter here, and you go as far as you possibly can. And when it breaks, you stop. So you put the power transmitter right there. So we need titanium. We need lots of titanium. Oh. Oh, is it sunny already? Yeah, the day and night cycle's quick. Yeah, it's already signed.
Power connected. All systems online.
That's good.
Welcome aboard.
All right. Let's see what we can do about this. So we need to
Starvation.
go down here real quick. Alrighty, let's make this. Eat that real quick. Make one of these. There we go. And we're fully decked out. We'll be good for a while on that. We need a charger. Do we not have a charger? Dude, we're still missing lots and lots of recipes. Alright, let me look at my signals real quick. Beacon 0. Here's Beacon 0. Beacon 0, huh? What is that over there? Yeah, of course you can't swim through coral. That's a given. Or is it? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna grab this. If you see oranges, grab them. Because that's the quickest way to make that meal. We got everything to make that meal again. Nice thing about making those meals is it comes with 3 meals. Which is pretty nice. Alright, I wonder why this beacon is over here, so I'm gonna go check it out. What is this beacon sitting here doing?
A similar beacon is embedded in your body cavity.
Okay. What did I mark this location for? Oh, okay. This is a biomed. So let's just do this. Leave me alone. Go in here. Let's see where we going. Ah, here we are. Pretty sure we got this area already. Yep. That's probably why there's a beacon here. Alright. Get out of here. We're gonna name this beacon Biobed A. Alright. By the way, the amount of biobeds we need to mark are up to G, I believe. I could have easily named them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and whatnot, but I decided to do it the other way. Alrighty then. I guess we're done. We're full. Go back to base. So we got that biobed done. Trying to remember where other biobeds are. Because I basically spent 24 hours in this game already. I did it off stream because first off, I didn't want you guys to hear me cough, and unfortunately that didn't turn out as well as I thought it was going to be. I thought I was going to be not sick anymore, but life is never really what you want it to be. What you get. All right, so apparently being sick is a part of being life, or about a part of life, being life. Alrighty, let's see, right here, yes, right here. Alright, that is a much better moon pool. Right, let's expand this a little bit more. Okay, and I think that much later we can do some more expansions. I'm gonna put all this stuff up for now. Alrighty, that there for now. Right there. Actually, what else do we need? We need a bioreactor, and I'm pretty sure we can make it. Copper and titanium. Copper and titanium. Do we even have... Let's turn this all off. Change the represent. Okay, so we can make the copper right now. We need 2 of them, so we need more copper. That's unfortunate. Alright, I have a rough idea where we can get some copper. Let's let's go this way. Honestly, once we get the sonic resonator, this game becomes way easier as far as farming goes. Because just farm the big boys. But, I mean, look at all this stuff. Like, there's titanium everywhere. What's not to love? There is no way that you cannot pick up every single titanium over here. Right?
30 seconds.
These bad boys, they really like to play. Yeah, that's a lot of titanium. And I just spent, like, I don't know, 10 seconds picking them all up.
Oxygen.
We're good to go. Let's get out of here. Yeah, I don't really know what they can do to solve the whole fish problem. You know, these guys are annoying, and there's nothing I can do about it. I literally can't attack them. They don't... The flares are useless because they take up inventory space. And, yeah, who wants to do that? The combat knife, for all it was in Subnautica 1, was a surefire method to deal with annoying things that attack you. And, that's what I have to say about it. I mean, it wasn't overpowered. It's not like you're giving somebody an M16 and saying, hey, shoot all the fishies. It's not what's happening. But, you know, I feel like if they really took it seriously, they would have just kept the same mechanics as they did in Subnautica 1 and Below Zero. I mean, they had a combat knife in both the games, basically, right? So there's no real reason for them to drop the combat knife. Because, like, come on, there's lots of practical reasons to have a knife in, even in the era, the futuristic era that they're in. Knives are still very useful. You're useful for everything. You can use them for carving, making tools, all kinds of different things. I mean, yes, you can use the fabricator and the builder tool to make whatever you want, but still, I still think it's very important to leave people with at least some modicum of defense. And if, you know, and that's the interesting thing in Subnautica, the individual that I think her name's Mariana, in Subnautica, she took on a Reaper Leviathan with basically a combat knife, and her own wit. So it's a part of their lore. I mean, what, you're gonna ban somebody from the game for killing a Leviathan? I mean, that's cool, dude. Seriously, to be able to kill a Leviathan with a combat knife, that's a heroic dream for some people. So I never understood why they had to. I mean, I understand the guns part, right? The massacre at that school in Colorado and guns being an issue for that. You know, I understand why they would want to put that in a game. Makes sense, you know. But making a philosophy of no weapons at all? That's absurd. Okay, human beings need weapons to survive. It's just how it is. And even if you want to gimp them and make it really, really hard, a combat knife is all you really need. Yes, it's going to take a bazillion hits to kill a Leviathan, but like, that's better than nothing. You know, I don't agree with the idea that humans in this futuristic era have to be pussies. I don't agree with that, because humans have always lived with the ability to go and kill things and eat them. And then sometimes we kill things that are just simply dangerous to us. And other life forms probably won't learn unless you attack them. And unfortunately, war and conflict is a result of establishing barriers, boundaries, and borders. And murder is definitely the way that humans establish borders. You know, war is built on that, and it's unfortunate that that's how it is, but what are you going to do? If somebody's going to hit you, what are you going to do? You just sit there and take it? You're going to point a little laser beam at them and make them go away? You know? People are going to attack you over and over and over. And the concept that humans can't fight back is the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. Humans were built for it. We were literally built to survive and excel at conflict. And it's not that we want to be violent. It's that in order to survive, you have to be violent. You can't just sit there and go, oh, I'm gonna treat the fish as precious when we eat the fish in Subnautica. Okay? We literally eat fish in Subnautica. Why can't I eat a Leviathan? That'll give me way more nutrition. I mean, hell, that's how Maria or whoever the wanted criminal in the Subnautica universe is, that's how she survived. She literally ate Leviathan in order to get the enzyme that protected her for all those years. So, like, this idea that we can't kill Leviathans, come on. If there's a will, there's a way, and no amount of limitation in technology will prevent a human being from killing their enemy, especially if their enemy is little itty-bitty fish. And the idea that says that no, this is a game that doesn't kill, you can't promote that in human psychology. Okay, it's just not possible. Humans are not designed to let something just kill them. We're not designed to just take a beating, because that's what it is. We're literally be assaulted by fish, and we have no defense against it. And I'm talking about a permanent defense, not a temporary defense. You think letting the fish sit there and attack us over and over is going to teach the fish a lesson of not messing with us? No, the real lesson that is learned by wildlife is boundaries, and boundaries are established by conflict. And that's how biology works. You have to set up your boundaries and show your aggression in order to protect your environment or your locale. And, you know, the thing that I don't like about this future that Unknown Worlds is trying to show is that it's basically the idea of neutering humanity. Human beings are built to kill things in order to survive, but not built to enjoy it. Do you enjoy taking the life of an animal? Most humans don't learn how to do that until they have to do it. You know, most people aren't built to want to kill. They have to be conditioned for it. So, anyway, that's my stance on the matter. I don't agree with the idea of having absolutely no lethal defense. Okay, because people kill in order to defend themselves. And that's an okay thing to do, to protect the ones that you love and the things that you love. You know, what are you going to do? Just let somebody walk all over you, abuse you, endure the psychological trauma? I know it's just fish, but come on, dude. That stuff builds up. You know, you go out of your base, minding your own business. Yes, you built next to a spawn point. Really? A spawn point? Fish shouldn't stay in the same area over and over. They should move dynamically. There should not be a single fish that stays near, especially a base where a predator is. Like, humans are predators to, you know, various different creatures, and the fact that the fish don't recognize it because they can't defend themselves, they can't attack the fish, that doesn't make sense. It makes zero sense. From psychological perspective, survival perspective. You're saying, oh, this game is this is an exploration game. No, it's never been an exploration game. It's always been a survival game. We have to breathe. We need oxygen. We have to eat. We need food. We need to kill things in order to get food. Yes, we can grow things, but we're still killing life. Even if it's grown, we're still consuming other living things. To deny that denies what makes us human beings. And it's silly. It's absurd. And that's kind of the same stance that I have for people that are vegans. Human beings are not meant to protect everything. Humans can choose to protect whatever the hell they want. They can choose to safeguard whatever the hell they want. They can protect certain groups of animals and disregard the others, because that's what we do.
30 seconds.
If there is a species that is invasive, we kill it in mass. And that's how humans operate. Something's a threat to us, we just eradicate it. But that's a sucky thing to be, but that's survival. That's us living within the boundaries of reality itself. Our goal as living things is to live. And the only thing to live is to establish boundaries with other living things. Why do you think that humans go out of their way to kill bears that get too close to human habitats? Like, there are literally environmental groups that literally kill animals because they're too used to humans. Do you know why we do that?
30 seconds.
We do that to establish boundaries with nature, with things that aren't supposed to be in humanity's sphere. And we kill them. That's just the reality of the situation. And that's the only surefire way to stop something from harassing you or killing you. There are a lot of things in Subnautica, in the first game, that I was gung-ho to go and take out. And virtually everything in Subnautica 1 you could kill that was hostile towards you. This thing, I can't do shit about it. You know, it moves off, does its own thing. But if I stay around it, it's going to continue to harass me. Anyway. I don't like their stance of basically declawing humanity. Never really liked that idea. Humans aren't
Welcome aboard.
really something that you should declaw. Like, I don't know. That's what I think. You know, like, I don't even like the idea of you declawing cats that live with you. That's absurd. But then again, there are animals that kill their masters. That happens. Usually as a result of that animal's own instinct and the boundaries that we don't establish. That's not good. But that is reality. Okay, I need food and water. Oh my goodness. I need to solve this power issue.
Oxygen.
Anyway, I just don't like the idea of playing a game that basically takes humanity and turns them into pussies. No offense to women. That's just a term that we use to describe somebody that doesn't really fight back. And there are women that are 100% capable of fighting back. Let's be honest about that. It still follows me. It wants me. Oh my gosh, and I can't even do anything about it. What's this? Did I already go in here? Oh, yeah. Forgot about this. So in order to do that, you have to go up to this. Still being chased by things.
Compartment
Lovely! Alright, so we can go back down here. And then now we can go up here. Anyway, so what I am not approving of is just senseless violence.
Damn it.
And humans
Okay.
are most capable
Black
of doing
box,
that too.
it's Tuba. I'm trapped by a marrow breach. I don't have any flares. I'm not getting eaten. The cook will not be eaten. I'd rather run out of air. Habitat's gone. Chap lost it. He blew up the beds. Some of us made it out with Ganzo. I'm sorry, Ganzo. I said I was going back to Habitat, but I'm going to find the Jubilee, and I don't think they can feed you all. I'm sorry, man. I left you. I don't know where I'm gonna reprint. I don't know what I'll remember. Look, if I find this, the Jubilee went south, to the cave where the crabs die. Do you understand? The cave where the crabs...
South, huh? Cave will the crabs die. Alright. Cave where the crabs die. South. What is this? Alright, so we've already been in here. Let's see what's down here. Pretty sure I've already been in here. Oh. I've already been in here? Have I scanned this already? Yeah, I've scanned this.
Seek fresh water.
It's like the
intake.
5th time I've been in that area. It's certainly pretty down here. I will hand them credit where credit is due. This game is beautiful. It certainly fits the game of an underwater exploration on an alien planet, and I really do appreciate that. But our stance on human survival is completely different. And this idea that humans can evolve to the point where we don't need to kill, yeah, we can. We can get technology that allows us to survive. But why do you think wars, to this very date, are always lethal? It's because if you're dealing with a hostile force that doesn't know how to stop, death is final, unfortunately. And that's how war is. Don't agree with it. There's not really another solution. The real solution, of course, is to not have enemies in the first place, but that's not really something you can do with wildlife.
30 seconds.
Nor is it something we can do with other possible sentient beings. You can't assume they're always going to have good intentions. It'd be nice if we could do that, but trust goes both ways. Humans have no trust for any possible other thing than themselves, and even to that extent,
Power connected.
humans
All
don't trust
systems
themselves.
online. Warning. Power offline.
And we do not have enough electricity. This is unfortunate. Sun soon, please. Ah, here it is. There's the sun. You know, I wonder if there are mountains in this world.
Power connected. All systems online.
Anyway, this whole entire conversation was spawned over the fact that there's a drama right now on Reddit, on the internet, about the fact that the fish are hostile and human beings can't do anything in this game. You know, we have what? Sonic Resonator and possibly the flares? Come on, flares? You want us to use flares? Come on, there's got to be some behavioral modification type alien or futuristic weapon that says, hey, fish, don't bother me again. You shoot it once, the fish never bothers you. That's kind of how it is. Honestly, I wish they would go a step further and make it so every time you use that thing, it puts a register in the fish, and the other fish communicate that register and say, don't mess with this human, and then those type of fish just simply stay away from you. That actually would be something that would make sense from a behavior standpoint to wildlife, because once wildlife has determined something is a threat, it will literally stay away. It happens all the time.
Dehydration.
It makes perfect sense. Alright, so I think that's titanium ingots. I need power cells now. But other than that, the game is absolutely stunning. It's a lot of fun. I highly recommend it. The EULA is a standard EULA. So if you're worried about the signing your soul to the devil type thing with the EULA, you got to realize that most of the world literally makes 90% of the EULAs unenforceable. From a legal standpoint, they're not enforceable. And there are a lot of protections, like in the European Union and in Australia, and even here in the United States, that protect you from the unfair practices of EULA that are written in these agreements. So you guys don't have to worry about that. It's not going to be an issue. Generally, it's only an issue if you're going to do something that kind of goes against that EULA in the first place. I displayed a disclaimer on this video when I started the stream, and that's basically to cover SGE, just in case there's any conflict. I don't want conflict. I enjoy this game. This is a fun game. But, that being said, you know, there are a lot of people that are belligerent with how they feel, and the company has the right to protect themselves from defamation, people saying things that they don't like, ruining their reputation. You know, wouldn't you like to protect yourself from somebody saying something that is 100% not true, at least from your perspective? I think that the EULA makes sense from that perspective. Also, the idea that you don't own your modifications to the game, well, obviously they have the right to defend their IP. I mean, modders practically know, you know, we don't own the game. We can't just do whatever we want with the game. We don't have that leeway. We never had that leeway.
Seek medical attention.
Oh gosh, I literally don't have water. Do I not have water? I need Gary fish. Water. I need slugs. Probably gonna die. Get that real quick. Water, 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 water. And I don't have... Yeah, I've been talking so much that, But anyway, that's just what I think about the game. I really enjoy it. It's fun from a story perspective. It's got a little bit of a dystopian vibe with the future, you know, especially when it concerns Altera. But I don't like the idea of not being able to defend yourself at all. So you'd think on a hostile alien world, there'd be some advanced technology that can make the fish, you know, learn a behavior, which is stay the fuck away. You know, I seriously think that that is probably a good thing. Alrighty, let's see if we can build this. Is this gonna build? Ah, here we are. So we can build it right here. Yeah. There we go. Now we have a fabricator, so we need glass and power cells. And I am still starving. Oh my gosh. Water just like disappears immediately. There we go. Oh. Alrighty, so we need glass. What do I need for glass? Can I make... We really need to solve our power situation. This is unattainable, or whatever. Strong acid. So we need to make it with the processor. So let's make some strong acid. Change recipes. Strong. That's mild acid, but we need strong acid. We need necrolysis. Really? We need batteries. We even have batteries? We don't even have charge batteries. No charge batteries whatsoever. Oh, we need copper. We're out of copper. Because I went and made a insane amount of copper ingots because I'm a madman. And because I wasn't thinking about what I was doing. Well, at least we don't need copper ingots for a while. Oh my goodness. Come on. Let me in. Alright, let's go ahead and... there's got to be copper in here somewhere. Oh man. Is that it? Nothing? No copper? That's surprising. Empty cave. Oh, there's definitely copper in here. Let's go in here and look. Come on. Dude, if it's not running into those things, it's running into this poison. That's annoying. Nothing I can do about it. Ha! They were nice enough to leave us a little bit of health. Good job, devs. 100% approve. Ooh, silver. Nice. Need silver. Always good idea to have as much silver as you possibly can get. But you know, I like this game. This is a fun game. And I don't really have a problem with the hard mode mechanics of the fish. But so long as we... Whoa, what is this? What? What is this? So long as we have the ability to dissuade the fish from ever attacking again. That's the real thing we want. This is really annoying. I mean, and what I don't want them to do is literally tune the fish to almost never attack. That is something I don't want. I'd much rather have the ability to deal with the fish than, and know that they're lethal if you don't, you know, protect yourself from them. Anyway, that's kind of what I think. Man, I should have put all this stuff up. What I get for holding on to all my crap. Wouldn't do it in real life.
Welcome aboard.
All right, let's put all this up. Alrighty, where is the silver? Ah, here we are. And then... But I will tell you, this music is fire. Really good music. Highly approve. It is a lot of fun. What do we got? We need strong acid. So this is water. We need strong acid. We need neurolysis. I know where they are. We need batteries. Let's make some batteries. There we go. Alrighty. Let's fill the wave maker up with full battery, and let's head. So we need to go old habitat, biobed A, silver. We don't need that. Black box, angel comb. There's another angel comb over there. Black box, Quaker. So let's go to the Quaker area. All right, let's go. We've already been there. We don't need Ruby, do we? I'm pretty sure Ruby is unnecessary at this point. Because I went all the way over there, so we'll be fine with that. I should have got rid of all my stuff. Ooh, look at all this copper. Oh my gosh, there's so much copper. Lots of copper. Okay, yeah, I want to breathe. Ooh. Okay. In here.
Look, anytime I say Nahima Journal Go, it starts recording. Then I print the important parts in quartz in case I get reset.
So, it's recording now?
Oh, yeah, I guess it is.
Are you embarrassed? Hey, Nahima's hanging out with me in an air pocket and she's milking the sponges.
Now I'm obviously embarrassed.
Why?
Because you seem to think sponges are mammals.
Because you've recorded permanent evidence you have a friend, or is it me specifically who's an embarrassment?
I have lots of friends. They worry about me if I don't show up. This sponge secretes an antibiotic for me because I feed it. People think solidarity is something for humans with full bellies. But they're wrong, Zip. Nature isn't just red in tooth and claw. There's more going on than a market of violence.
So come down and visit the hot caves with me. Display a little solidarity.
Alrighty then.
Seconds.
Now back to what I was saying earlier, in my conversation in the earlier, couple hours ago, or I don't know how many hours ago it has been. So, what I do not agree with, though, is that human beings do have the ability to be peaceful and interact with other people and other nations. We have the ability to negotiate, and that kind of makes us different. You can't negotiate with fish. Just not possible.
Welcome aboard.
Now, probably alien fish that are just as sentient as we are. Yeah, obviously you can negotiate with that, possibly. That's if they even want to negotiate in the first place. That could be an issue. But, yeah. There's limits, boundaries, things that we can and can't do. We don't have the ability to stop all the bad things from happening without taking risks. Sometimes it's with war, and sometimes it's by compromising and giving up something in order to obtain peace. But for the most part, it's just not possible, you know? Humans have what they want. And if they want something bad enough, they're not going to negotiate no matter how much you want. It's just how it is. Some human beings absolutely refuse to negotiate. Because they want what they want, and they don't want to give up what they don't want to give up.
30 seconds.
Ooh, did I already scan this? It's a wall rack, I already have that. I'll have to come back there on my solo save and get that. Now that I know where it is. Let's see, did I already do this? Okay, so that's just a data bank entry. What is in here, though? Here we go. It's down here. Oh, okay. There's something right here. Ooh, green stuff. Green stuff. Green stuff is never good. Repair tool. Okay. There's a biobed. We already have the biobed.
Dexterity upgraded. Tool quick access improved.
Ooh, we got another quick access slot. Nice.
Welcome to my special clinic. The medal is giving everyone tremors. Sophie says don't treat it. I need a clear timeline of nerve breakdown. I say I cannot afford clumsy workers. This bed will reprint you with improved fine motor skills and muscle memory. No more fumbling around for your tools. It will delay the symptoms for a while. Just don't tell the boss. Let's help her pretend she doesn't know.
Well, I mean, extra fine motor skills, that's kind of important on a world like this. I mean, I understand the ability to reprint, but like, I don't know, even if you have the ability to get reborn and keep your memories with the risk of losing them indefinitely, I don't think you should ever, even if you did have the ability to die and come back, I don't think you should ever risk it, because there's always a point of failure. So I don't know. I don't know how people in that era would think, since they could just have a new body and not have to deal with trauma, because they'll just get born into a body with no memory of the thing that caused them to die in the first place. I mean, there is a benefit in not remembering. I will say that. But to a certain extent, I don't agree with it. All right, let's see. How far do we have to go? Can we go further? And these things float. Apparently they can float. Where are we going anyway?
30 seconds.
Right. You know, it really is cool. Video games have the ability to allow us to explore a different medium of reality.
Warning.
And the
Power
storytelling
offline.
in a game is completely different from reading a book. It's completely different from watching a TV show or movies. Because it's an interactable thing.
Welcome aboard.
And it can change based on the user's interaction. So it's really, really cool. Like,
Welcome aboard.
video games in general are a really cool storytelling device. And I feel like all the corporations out there that, you know, want to just pump out the bigger numbers, I don't think they consider like how much good it does to society for us to be able to contemplate, you know, issues like what is brought about in Subnautica 2. Like the idea of a soul being able to be reborn with a new body, the same memories. That's a scary thing that could happen in our future. It's scary because you don't really know what that means. There's some TV shows that have explored that. I think Being Human, or no. There was one where there's a guy that was
Welcome
basically
aboard.
locked in a prison and then was able to be reprint at a later date, but he's basically a terrorist. And that show shows us how terrifying the idea of not owning one's body really is. Although in Subnautica 2, apparently you get your original body, which is very interesting. But then again, we don't actually know that. It could very well be that when you're printed into a new body, you just think that the body that's yours has always been yours. So they could replace bits of your consciousness with the self-image of yourself. So that could be something that exists within this game world. But anyway, something to think about. There are a lot of different horror stories and ideas that you can show in a game like a video game. And these can be done with the ability for the user to decide it for themselves. You know, the player has the ability to drive the story, unlike in a medium like TV shows or movies or books, where you are basically reading the perspective of somebody else. It's not you and your decisions.
Oxygen.
There we go. Got the sand spear. Oh, I gotta breathe. Let me breathe. But anyway, yeah, I really enjoy the sci-fi element of this game because it makes people think. Makes them consider, you know, what if it's a scenario that we can only really explore if we play it out in a certain medium. And yes, you can explore it in a book. You know, the nice thing about books is you can read what the person's thinking and feeling in their inner monologue and what they think and feel. You can't do that in TV shows and movies. You can do it somewhat, but it ends up slowing down the medium and enjoyment of the TV show or movie, so that's why they end up cutting so much. I mean, you can do it really well if you do it the right way, but video games, you can explore a way different way compared to how movies and TV shows and books do it. And there's a big difference between a movie and a TV show. It's not just the amount of things, the amount of movies, typically they're one-offs. Unless you get like the superhero movies, which are, you know, a whole series of events, one after another. But I think that the best medium that we have is probably TV shows, as far as
Heat
visual
level
and audio.
below tolerable threshold. Recommend adaptation.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, so I think TV shows are better than movies in some senses. Certainly not in the budget, because there's no way that making a TV show is ever going to be as profitable as a movie. Well, it could be under certain conditions, but, you know, sad thing about TV shows is that they tend to die quicker, and that's not a good thing, especially if you like the medium and the fiction that's being shown. All rack. Already got all that. Did I already get this? No. Alright, let's see. Where are we? Let us go! Where are we going?
30 seconds.
Oh, you're still going after me. Leave me alone, fish. Leave me alone, fish. Leave me alone, fish. That's annoying. By the way, I refuse to play with the flares because they're kind of pointless. I don't like flares at all. You know what would be a cool ability? Active camouflage. Where you can literally use active camouflage and it makes you go invisible temporarily, rather than the passive camouflage system that exists with one of the biomobs. Did we already explore this area? We can sprint, so yeah, we've already explored this. These are the biomods we have access to right now. I think we already explored this. Didn't we already explore all this? Yeah. already explored all that. Alrighty, what is this? Ooh, titanium. It's nice. Now, would I consider video games a superior format to movies? It's a hard thing to say. Movies are cinematic. They're there to give you a ride. It's kind of like a theme park. You can obviously treat a video game like a theme park. I look at World of Warcraft. That's a theme park. At least that's what they try to do. I don't know. I prefer a game that is less like a theme park and more like, who do you want to be? You know, do you want to be the person that saves others? Do you want to be the villain? Do you want to be the person that is investigates a mystery? Do you want to be kind, compassionate? What do you want to explore in this human psyche that you can't do in real life, but you can do in a video game? You know, and that's the real benefit of video games. We can truly, we can see how we would react to a situation that is outside of our control. Video games allow us that. You know, because like, life is what it is. It's what we have the ability to do. When you're stuck in a situation, there's not much you can do but live through it. And the nice thing about video games is that they can help you explore those ideas way more effectively. Alright, so this is what we need right here. I can't say that it's a perfect method of exploration of human choice and psyche.
30 seconds.
I think the next best thing would be virtual reality, where we actually can think, feel, taste, and eat things in the virtual reality. That would be the next best thing, second to living it yourself. That's probably why a lot of games, or a lot of shows like Sword Art Online, you know, that show you what it's like to live in a virtual reality. That's a very interesting thing to think about, because I don't think people have thought a lot about, you know, what's the difference between living in the real world and living in a virtual reality. We can explore that through books, and we can explore it through movies and TV shows. We can also explore it through video games. Technically, video games are kind of that, except at this point, you know, we can't eat things in a video game. We can hear and see things. We can interact through mouse and keyboard or controller. But we can't touch things. Can't feel the warmth of something inside of a video game. So
Oxygen.
maybe video games will get to that point. They'll cease to be video games. They'll be perfect simulations of life. Except, you know, not the life that we know. That's the real beauty of that. Alright, well, I am screwed. I don't have batteries. This is bad. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Come on. You're going the way that I... You keep circling me. Looks like that's the aggro range right there. It drops off when you get further away. I have enough space. What's in here? What did I lose when I died here earlier? Oh, nutrient blocks. Alright, that's fine. I'll pick up the other stuff later.
30 seconds.
Well, if I bored you guys with that talk, sorry. This is a video game. I should be enjoying that instead of having introspection.
Welcome aboard.
What am I gonna do here? What did I come over here? Oh yeah, I need strong acid. Go down here. Let's make some strong acid. Okie dokie. Not much else you can do with that citrus. Alright, I'm gonna put it up though, because we can grow it later. Alrighty, so food, water. Alright, we're good and golden. I don't even know if we need all this. I don't think we need all this strong acid. We might. Alright, well, whatever. I have enough strong acid to make a power cell, so I'm gonna make a power cell. Alright, we can make our tadpole now. Alrighty, so now we still don't have the resonator. I don't know where I can find the resonator, but we'll find it eventually. Nice. It's being built. There we go. We have our tadpole. Alrighty. That's gonna make exploration way easier. Let's see. I wanna go this way. Let's go this way. We're still looking for sonic resonator stuff. Where do we go here? We're going. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. That wasn't creepy. Is there a sonic resonator here? Nope, there's wavemaker stuff. Where's that? Where's that? We got a lot of space, so we're good with that. So we do not have a sonic resonator because we can't get in that. Probably go down here. There might be a sonic resonator down here. We're lucky. I don't see any. We already have that. Download that.
Field notes go. Day 400. Bad news. I see signs of eutrophication. There are a lot of jellies here. They're feeding on decay. Somewhere in this ocean, everything is dying, and it's causing runaway growth here. Eutrophication. The jellies will poison the water, and this place will die too. This is how mass extinctions get started. I'll leave a copy of this log to mark the current edge of the jelly growth.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright, we need to see if there's a sonic resonator in here. Ah, here's one. Perfect. It's exactly what we needed. Well, we already have the processor. We don't need that. Look at all this. Now let's breathe right here real quick.
Oh, shit!
It's ironic that a safety first poster would be in a place of an explosion. We most certainly have the bioreactor. Lead. That's nice. Battery terminal. Yep, we needed that. We have all those batteries at base and we can't use them. What do we got in here? Ooh, spotlight. That's good.
Habitat is gone. The biobeds blew up and Noah flooded everything. I got to my air just in time. We tried to drag people clear, but they're gone. I don't think they're gonna reprint. I'm taking survivors due east to the tadpole pens. Swim down the tunnel past Sophie's office to the baby jellies. I'll do a head count at the worksite there.
Google time record. Very quick. Damn it. There is a riot in Habitat. Chap and Mantis have explosives.
That was quick.
Fire. Good. We're on fire. I have to go. Ganzo. 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 Signal everyone outside to rally at the tadpole pens.
About 25 people lived here. They were trying to build a life. Farms and biomods that could support 40,000 sleeping souls. But they didn't make it. Why? Were they sick? Did the Maysfield syndrome subvert them? We have to know. I've activated Dr. Wu Langyi's black box. He's in a viral hot lab. His work may be your best lead. We should salvage what we can. I've retrieved a few files. Gather all the blueprints you can, especially the scanner station.
It's not a real mind. Not like you or me. It can learn facts, but it can't change how it thinks. And why would it? Let me quote the manual. Noah's cephalopod-inspired architecture uses a central administrator to govern limb nodes at remote work sites. As a frozen AI, Noah is unable to revise its architecture at runtime, reliably controllable by less intelligent systems such as human operators, except under extreme situations. Cephalopod-inspired? An insult to octopodes. It won't let you die, not its precious workforce. If you become uncontrollable, it'll wipe your memories and start over. No anger, no resentment. A nice, clean you. Change? Why would it want to change? The damn thing is in heaven.
Nobody wants this. I hate it more than I can say, but it's time. As colony surgeon, I have determined that we can no longer take care of the sick. We don't have the calories to spare. I will not force anyone to reprint. But I ask that once you are too sick to work, you volunteer for recycling into a new body. It won't cure the permanent damage, but it will clean out the metals and virus for a while. At least this is fair. Until we know how to adapt the metals without going Mazefield, we're all going to get sick. I will lead the way myself. Let the record show that the NOAA did not advise me in this decision.
Alrighty then. Crazy things are afoot. Get rid of that. Only so much beeping I can handle before I go insane. Alright, I cannot see anything. We do not have batteries. This is not good. I hear beeping. Where is that beeping? Breathe up. Okay, so I don't know. Wait, I was scanning something. What was I scanning? Ed? No, 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 no. We already have a battery terminal. We do not have the detonator. We do have that already. Sad we can't get that. That would be awesome to build. Ooh, what's this?
Noah? Is there a fire? Noah, do not open the Seacocks. Noah? Acknowledge, please. I have a mouse trap, Noah, and I'll use it. Do not...
Oh, that's crazy. Noah just let her die? Nope, we already got all that. Nope, there's nothing else in here we can get. Let's see over here. This black box we already hit, didn't we? Whoa. I don't know. Alright, let's go back in this lovely little tadpole. Go to... turn all that off. Alright, where do we go for that? Where is it? It's right there. Oh, do I have to go and hit that? Here, let me do this real quick. I did not see that.
Shield the bulkhead. Keep the fire away from the lab. Sophie.
Okie dokie. Those things are so annoying. Oh, there's a hidden base here.
Endurance upgraded. Inventory expanded.
Nice. Nice. Okay. We already get this? No. Yeah, I don't think we need anything in here. We got everything we need, right? Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, the crap followed me in. Wait, there's already a beacon here? Wait a minute. I don't know. Let's see if I can go in. What is this label anyway? Oh, okay. You know, I put that beacon there, but I didn't go into that lab and get the biobed. That's unfortunate. Well, I got it now, so I'm good. We are good. So we got the Resonator. It's exactly what we wanted. We got another biobed, which is good. Now we need to go back to base. Pretty sure we can probably pick these up, right? I'll take one of you. I'll scan you though. There we go. Oh, you can scan the tadpole? That's interesting. Wonder what the purpose of scanning a tadpole after you've already built one is. Look at all that lead. Lots of lead. Did we already do this yet? This probably needs to be explored. What's in here? I hear something. I hear beeping. There must be some beeping in here. Beeping down here? No, I'm not going that way. Let's go further down. Up. Right here. What are we doing here? Okie dokie. Oh, we need to build the repair thing. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to come back here with the repair thing. Yeah, did we already scan it though? Let's see if we can. This is done, right? Nope. All right, we got a couple of tools we need to build, so we're gonna get out of here. And I'm gonna head back to base. I guess we can ride this current if we want. Ooh, let's go. Take us places, current. Nice. Yeah, we need to go the other direction. We need to go that direction. So next time I'm going to rebuild those. Go that direction. Alrighty. Alrighty. Let's see. I need lighting in here. Can we increase the lighting? To lighting. Let's put it right there. Right? It's way, 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 way better. Sweet. Okay.
Warning. Power offline.
Really? Really? No power? Alright, what do I need for a bioreactor? Already got that. So we just need titanium. Really? That's all we need? Titanium ingots. That's all we need. Oh, there it is. Yeah, we need more titanium ingots. Alright. Let's get rid of this. Oh, we don't have room. Alright, let's put all this stuff up. That's all we need for a bioreactor, right? You know, the thing that I don't like about the early game of this, like the beginning of this game, You don't get a grow bed until towards the end of the first part of this game. I mean, yeah, the game's gonna have a lot more story, but like you don't get it towards the end of early access, which is yeah. It does not feel good. So we do not have enough power. We need more solar panels. So we're going to solve that problem right now.
Power connected. All systems online.
Need quartz. I certainly went ham with all those
Oxygen.
all right, let's just go back in.
Welcome aboard.
Alrighty. We need, what do we need? We need actually I need this. Come on, right there. There we go. All right, did we already get it? Yes, we did. All right, let's make our bioreactor. Alrighty, let's see if we can build this bad boy. I think it's like this. Nope.
Seek fresh water intake.
Alrighty, so now that we have that, let's go and look in here. Let's see what we need. Oh, it's a sucky thing about having that right there. Alright. What do we need? We need change recipe. Biofuel. Okay, so we need pulp. Lots and lots of pulp. All right. Don't think we need this room. Alrighty, so the pulp. Let's do this. There we go. All right. That's it. All she wrote, folks.
Welcome aboard.
Alrighty, so let's see if we can make bioreactor fuel. There we go. Biofuel. Probably possibly make another we need batteries. We really need batteries. We really need batteries. Make another battery. Okay, let's replace that. Replace that. All right, we need battery banks. Quartz and copper wire. We need quartz now. Good thing there's lots of quartz in these lovely little things right here. What is this? No, it's titanium. We don't need that. There's more quartz over here. There we go.
Dehydration.
Oh, really? I'll have to go back to base.
30 seconds.
Welcome aboard.
Alrighty then. Alrighty. Alright, can we make more of these processors? We need mild acid. What do we need that gives us mild acid? Oh, that's easy. Let's see. There we go. Now we have a second one. And since we need more power, I'm going to turn this on. I'm gonna go farm some more. Having enough power generation to meet your needs during the day and the night is pretty important in this game. And yeah, you can solve all your power generations. All your power generation needs with bioreactors. You just need a farm. And in order to get a farm, we need to unlock a couple of different things. Technically, you can go out there right now. But the problem is, when you go out there, there's a Leviathan out there ready to eat you. So, it's not particularly easy to go out that way. You can. There's a way to do it. But not particularly easy to get over there. Well, now that we have two processors going, alright, let's see what's on the back of this. Nothing. Alright. We'll go ahead and go over.
Captain.
So we actually, you know what? We need the Resonator first before I start doing things. It's the one thing that I need to go and farm. I keep forgetting to go and make it. Alright, so the Resonator requires titanium ingots. We have everything else. I'm gonna stop this. We're gonna change the recipe. Load up 2 of those. We don't need this recipe anymore. So we got the tadpole dock, the tadpole fabricator, a dive elevator. You know, I don't know how useful dive elevators are really in this game. I haven't used them because there's not really a real need to use them. I don't really see a purpose of using dive elevators. I mean, they're cool in theory, but like, I'm never going to use one. I don't even know real reason for me to use one in the first place. All right, I finished building something. What's this? Take you. Take you. Load up this lovely bioreactor. Still need a lot more. Is it nighttime? It is daytime. All right, well, let's turn that off because we don't need it. All right, let's change the recipe on this. What do we want? Water, obviously. We can make as much water as we want. Gotta love processors. They do their job diligently. All right, so our base is looking pretty cool. Let's see. Can I finish this? No, I need more quartz. Okay, what do I need actually? I must need like titanium. I still need to build the resonator, so let's go back to work on that.
Welcome aboard.
There we go. Resonator, guys. Alright, so we have the resonator, and we basically achieved all our objectives for this stream.
Despite these irregularities, the resonator will selectively fracture mineral deposits and a narrow range of alien biomolecules.
Alright, so the next thing on our list of things to do, we got the alien resonator, and basically the oh shit, what did we hit? What did we hit? What did we hit? Did we hit like a fish? Anyway, back to what I was saying. So we have the alien resonator, and now that we have that, we can basically farm whatever materials on this map we want, which is really nice because the alien resonator allows you to do this. Oh wait, let me bind it first. I want to bind you to that. Okay.
The Noetic advisor has transmitted an alert. Return to the life pod at your convenience.
Well, let's go hear what Noah has to say for everybody else that wants to hear it. I'm gonna deconstruct these though. Don't need these here. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Right here. Okay. All right, we're gonna construct them in a different direction. So these need to go this way. You. Holy shit. Alright. get out of here. Leave me alone.
Oxygen.
Warning. Power offline. Welcome aboard.
All right. Turn the power back on. It's not enough power. We need more power. Well, that's unfortunate.
Welcome aboard.
Actually, don't want to expand this, but I have to. Oh, that. Yeah. All right. Let's just expand it this way. All right, that's fine. We need titanium and copper. It's just not enough. It's mostly because of these things. Let's turn these off.
Power connected. All systems online.
Yeah, we didn't have enough. All right. We turn this off. All right, let's turn that on. Okay, let's see if we can... What do we need for a bioreactor? That's not what we need. To be honest, we need to go and finish our project.
Warning. Power offline.
Yeah, I can't handle that. We can't even, we can't, actually, you know what? If we use overdrive, we might be able to. We're gonna blow through all this real quick. All right, what do we need for it though? Okay, so titanium ingot and copper ingots. All right, we should be fine. We should have a lot of copper ingots anyway. Yeah. We need 2. All right, guys. This has been Kaios' Sinister Gaming Experience. We're gonna end it here because it's 8, and I started around 6-ish. So if you guys have enjoyed the gameplay, stick around, like, comment. If you don't like all my talking, then be sure to tell me in the comments below. I actually want to hear what people think about Subnautica and the fish controversy. But if you guys are interested in more of our gameplay, check out more of Sinister Gaming Experience's videos from Oxar and Warzith. If you're looking for more Subnautica videos, we have a couple of playlists. I will be doing a playthrough of Subnautica Below Zero because I have not played that before. So if you guys want to see that, be sure to check it out. I am going to finish my prototype expansion mod, and they had the Phasegate update that was recently released, so I'm going to finish that. And if you guys are interested in that, keep a lookout, like, subscribe, turn on bell notifications. If you guys are interested in playing on some of our game servers, we have a website that's listed in our YouTube description. Sinister with the second I being a 1.us. So it's sinister.us. And you can check that out on our YouTube video or our YouTube description of our YouTube channel. But anyway, if you guys are looking for more, keep a lookout. And this is Kaios, a Sinister Gaming Experience, signing out.